Well, we start in Egypt, where at least 15 people have died and 40 others wounded in a train collision. The accident happened in Beheira province, north of Cairo. Eyewitnesses say two carriages detached from a passenger train and rammed into a cargo locomotive. The health ministry has sent dozens of ambulances to the site to rush the wounded to nearby hospitals. Transport Minister Hisham Arafat has ordered investigation into the accident. Authorities say the death toll may rise as many of the victims are severely injured. Well, CGTN's Yasser Hakim has the latest on that story. He joins me now live from Cairo. Yasser, what is the latest on this tragic train accident and how have authorities responded?
Yes, the latest numbers that came out from the Ministry of Health just a few minutes ago is that 19 people have been killed and 39 injured. Like you said earlier, the death toll can rise because of the injuries. Some of them are severe injuries, but we'll wait and see. As for the response from the government, an investigation is underway now to understand the details of the cause of the accident. What we know so far, though it's not totally confirmed by the government, is that a passenger train was going into a station on the way from Beheira Governorate, north of Egypt, to Cairo, and at a turning point, one of the carriages derailed. And when it derailed, going into one of the terminals, it hit a freight train coming from the other side. And obviously it derailed over, and that's where the accident happened, and that's where the casualties have taken place in those two carriages, carriage number 3 and number 4, at the train number 678. The trip was called 678, number 678, and that's where most of the casualties were, the deaths at this area or at this point. More details will be released later when the investigation is continuing. As we understand, is that the ACT is what we know as the black box. It has been recovered and is now being analyzed to understand more details, as well as obviously taking the witnesses and the drivers of the trains and also the operators there to give, as eyewitnesses, to give more details about what happened. And we might know more details in the next few hours or the next few days.
And yes, sir, we know that Egypt has witnessed a significant number of deadly train accidents in the recent past. What are some of the key issues that need to be addressed?
Yes, just last August, around 41 people were dead in a train collision. That's in 2017. The train collisions in Egypt has been an issue that many Egyptians have been complaining from. Governments and ministers were sacked before because of train collisions in Egypt, and it's a long issue that really is related to many situations. You've got, first of all, the railway system in Egypt. A lot of the carriages and trains are outdated from decades, and the budget for the renovation or maintenance has always been not enough. Obviously, railways need a huge budget to maintain at a good quality, at a good system. The railway system is outdated. Even the training for the people working in the railway are not well trained. They're not well developed. And even the president himself has said before that it needs a huge budget, and he's putting aside not less than $10 billion to try to revamp the railway system. It will take time, it will take years to bring it back to a quality that would be up to standards. And it's already taking place, but it's taking place slowly according to the budget that is at offer. So we've seen new carriages being put into the system, new trains being put into the system, new signals and so forth, but it is slow and taking time because the budget for it is not obviously available at the moment. And it needs to be addressed maybe at a further or quicker pace in order to stop this issue. the largest, one of the highest casualties were in 2002, when more than 370 people were killed in also a train accident back then. So it's something that has been occurring throughout the years, and the people are calling for it to really end once and for all. And I think the government is working on it, but it's taking time and should be on a quicker pace.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much. Yasser Hakim live for us there in Cairo on that recent train accident, in which he's just confirmed the numbers of casualties: 19 people killed and 39 people injured.